everybody. I was so tired and I just threw my hair up on top of my head to do my makeup. I look a mess, but it's okay because I'm ready to put makeup on my face. So let's go. I'm going to start priming with my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer and put that in my T-zone. And then of course, use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And then of course, I start to remember I cannot forget to use my Holy Grail Benefit Professional, and I gotta get that bad boy and put that on the apples of my cheeks. This stuff is amazing. I'm using a new foundation today and I'm so excited because I've been wanting to get this. It's called the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. And I have a little bit of self tan on, and I'm not lying to you when I tell you I was walking around Walmart with a mirror and 2 different foundation shades trying to find my shade. And unfortunately the shade is still a tad light, so I only bought one, but I think I'll definitely go back and probably buy another one. But even for the sake of this video and first impression, even though it's a tad little light, it's okay. We're just gonna work with it. A little trick I like to do is to spray my beauty blender with some Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. I just think it helps the blending process with almost any foundation. I just think it makes it look so gorgeous on the skin. And yeah, I'm aware that my hands are much lighter than my self tan, but we're gonna get there today. That's my task for today, is to get my hands tanned. As you can tell by the expression on my face, I am just blown away by this foundation. This is the first time that I've worn this foundation, and I wore it about 8 to 10 hours, and oh my gosh, it gives my CoverGirl Healthy Elixir a run for its money. I absolutely love this foundation. For concealer, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and pack this puppy on. I mean, I want it to be highlighted, and I was going for a full glam today, so just know that. Just be prepared for that. To set my whole face, I'm going to use the Patrick Starrr and MAC collaboration. Oh my gosh, guys, this powder is everything. Like, I can't get away from this powder. It is just beautiful on the skin. It makes your pores look non-existent. I do feel like, even though it's supposed to be a translucent powder, that it does lighten me up a little bit, but I guess that's nothing a little bronzer can't fix, right? For the eyes today, I'm going to be using the Natasha Denona Star Palette, and the first shade I'm going to go in with is this shade called Flesh, and just basically buff that into my crease, up to my eyebrow, and just some on my eyelid. There's no like precision here or anything, just kind of like putting it on and not being really precise with it. The next shade I'm going to use is called Titania, and just start patting that on the outer corner of my eye. I like to start patting first just to intensify the color there, and then just go in and start using swiping motions and just starting to blend it out. No rhyme or reason. I'm just trying to build the depth in the corners of my eyes. And then the next shade I'm going to go in with is called Atria. I don't know. I'll put everything down below, but I'm taking this on just like a flat definer brush and just packing it on my eyelid. This is just a beautiful orangey shimmery type of shade. It is gorgeous, and what's kind of sad is that my camera is not picking up how beautiful it really is, but it's okay. We'll just move on from here and go to Cosmo. This is just basically a packed in glitter, and it's a beautiful gold glitter. I'm actually getting away from the NYX liquid crystal glitter, guys. Aren't you proud of me? Next, I'm just taking a clean fluffy brush and just blending out the edges so they aren't as harsh. The last shade I'm gonna go in with is Gemma, and basically put this as close to my lower lash line as possible. I really didn't want this blown out, which is shocking because I always blow out my lower lash line, but I'm actually just getting it really tight and close to my lash line for this look. So I did my eyebrows and lashes, mascara off camera, and now it's time to bronze. I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which smells like heaven, and just give some color back to this face. For blush, I'm going to be using the Morphe 9B palette, and I'm actually just taking one shade this time. Usually I mix a couple, but I was feeling this shade, and I love this palette. So if you need a good blush palette, this Morphe one is bomb. For highlight, oh my gosh, this is my first time ever using this palette. It's a highlighting palette from Flower Beauty, and I don't think I have ever seen a more blinding highlight from the drugstore than this one. I think it's even more blinding than the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight. I mean, this highlight was just, just look at that. I just could not even get over this. And it even got to a point where I'm like, okay, Christy, like, you went overboard. This is like too much. Thank God I really wasn't going anywhere last night. But yeah, if you want a blinding, crazy, like, space looking highlight, this is the highlight for you. I got it at Walmart. It's from Flower Beauty. Then to set my face, I'm just going to use the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Now for lips, I'm going to use my tiny little used and abused lip liner from, I think this is Milani. This is in the shade Nude, and just line my lips and then take my finger and just blend it out. And then I'm going to use a new Maybelline Hot Lacquer. I have a different shade, but this one is the first time I'm using it. This one's in the shade Tease, and I love it. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you on my next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.